Thought we started too slow, really without enough. At the end of the day, we didn't start fast enough to win the game. We waited too long to play with the energy level that it takes to beat a team like Southern Illinois. And I'll compliment our team for their response in the fourth quarter. I thought we got pretty tough defensively. We were a lot harder to score on, and we just have to do that earlier, and we'll be all right. There's a lot of good out there tonight, especially late. Thought our team played pretty well together. Too many turnovers again, which that seems to be kind of an on again, off again problem for us, and we got to get that solved somehow. But obviously, very disappointing to not find a way to win the game. Proud of our girls that trailing going into the fourth quarter and found a way to give ourselves a chance to win. So.
Shane come off the bench the last couple of games now, 19 today, also 6 turnovers. What's going on with her?
I think it's like our whole team. We're just kind of trying to find our way. And I thought she was really, really good tonight. And I was coaching her on a couple things, and she was very, very responsive. And everybody knows she's a really good player. And if she'll be that way, she's going to get even better. So, but I like the fact that we've had some people step up. Ashley hadn't started a game. Have you started a game in your career till tonight?
Once or twice.
Okay, maybe started once or twice last year. I thought, generally speaking, her response to getting the start. She had 11 points, 8 rebounds. And probably will sit up here and tell you she maybe should have had 13. But that's the way she's wired. But kind of across the board, we've had some people step up, and hopefully that's something that keeps going on.
Is it the youth here of your ball club that makes you say we're trying to find a way to win?
Yeah, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm tired of it, but yeah, we're finding our way. It's early in the year. We kind of have an interesting roster. We're not. If you just look at us, you don't really see freshmen on there. You do see some freshmen that are playing a lot of minutes. You see some older ones that are in different roles. She's in a much more important role. She was a very good player for us last year. What I'm asking her to do, or what's required of her, if we're going to be good, is more. And I think when you look at us, that's probably what we're going through more than anything. It's just many of them have played. They're just playing in a different. A year ago she could run in there, bebop around, get some rebounds, and we'd slap her 5. Okay, well now you got to do that, and you got to dig in, and you got to be, a really, really good post player the whole time. And that's new for her. And I think if you look at our roster, that's kind of going on with everybody. Is, hey, we got to get rid of these, cut down on some of the mistakes, because back in the day you could make them because there was someone else there, and now there's not. So
it's just a different role, a bigger role.
I think so.
Something different.
I think so, and I think we ended the year last year kind of down, and we're probably still finding our way. And we've played really good teams. We've played really good teams. Going to Kentucky, that was hard. Ohio in here, Ohio's going to beat a lot of people. And SIU, the Valley, that is a really good basketball league. And so when you kind of look down through it, I think a lot of these games that we haven't found a way to win, those teams are going to beat people. They're going to beat some people. It's not like they're just going to walk. This is the only game they're going to win. So, Southern Illinois is a good team. They're going to win a lot of games this year. I don't know how many, but that's a good basketball team. They're big, they're physical, they shoot it well. They get the balls in the right people's hands at the right time. They're well coached, you know. And I thought at the end of that game, our team executed pretty well. You know, we got a wide open shot to tie the game, and you're going to shoot some of those, and they're going to go in, and you're going to feel really good some nights. And some nights you're going to shoot them, and they don't. You feel like we do right now.
Well, they played 11, you played 8 too. Is depth a little concern right now?
Yeah, we're a little bit banged up.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get through that.
Any idea at this stage when Fraley will be back?
No.
No, okay.
Short answer. No.
Period.
Ms. Saintigene, your thoughts?
I just feel like we should get after it and practice the next day on Monday. Just come hard, come prepared, and get ready for the next game.
She will. She will.
The problems that you're experiencing are correctable in drills and through experience. It's not that you've got to recruit those mistakes to get rid of them. You've got the people here that can correct.
I think so, yeah. I
Okay.
think so, yeah. I mean, you know, I guess I'll talk about turnovers. I think, I mean, we're an interesting team in that. It's like one night we do it, and the next night we don't. Then one night we do it, and the next night we don't. And if I had a magic button, I would push it, and we'd be consistent about not turning it over every night. But I do also have to give credit to Southern Illinois. They did a nice job of guarding us, and that's probably why we turned it over some. They got up in us. They sped us up. I think there's quite a few turnovers in there where they just sped us up just a little bit, and we made an unforced error. You know, we made an unforced error, and we have to find a way to, you know, when we get sped up, we got to fight that a little bit harder and make sure that we pivot, take our time. A lot of those turnovers we make because we try to get off of it too fast. And we have plenty of time to get off of it. We just have to slow down enough to get off of it.
They were long too, and that's,
Yeah.
you know, when you rush it a little bit, you know, they have the physical length.
They were
to make
really
it.
big. Yeah, they were big. And they actually went bigger today than what they had been going out. They kind of played a new lineup. 33 hadn't been started, and she had a really nice game. You know, so I don't know if that was countering. We're kind of small right now. I don't know if that was a counter to that or what, but you know, give them credit that they got it done.
Anything else?
Any other major causes for turnovers? If the turnover is the effect, you're talking about speed up as a cause to that turnover. Is there anything else that you've noticed that you would say would be a cause that creates the turnover?
Well, I think some of them make consistent turnovers at times, and I need them to learn and get rid of those. You know, I mean, I don't know how else to say it. It's like it's the same one you did the last game, and the game before that, and the game before that. And I say the same thing against Ohio, and then I say it again against Kentucky, and then, you know, I'll say it again tonight. And you're going to turn it over in basketball. I mean, it's not going to be. We're not going to look up one night and there's going to be, you know, 22 assists and 0 turnovers. It's not that kind of game. But we ought to be. We have good skilled players. We can't allow ourselves to get sped up. You know.
It's a work in progress.
There you go. And I'm fine with that. We'll get back on it on Monday.
Yeah.
Thank you.